Welcome back to Med Audio. We are going to speak about two review in one, and for the simply reasons that these two passive speakers that we are going to see today are part of the same line. We are going to take a look of the Forus 4 small bookshelf speaker entry level of Argon audio and the Forus 5 wall, an incredibly affordable speaker. And let me tell you something before we end up this video and say, Mad, you are going to say this only in the end. Come on, this speaker are coming only with one problem. Since you guys, most of you guys are watching my channels from US, yes, they don't have unfortunately yet a distributor in US, but I spoke with them and they told me that probably something will change in the futures. But if you are in Europe, absolutely any problem. Argon Audio brand started over 20 years ago as part of hifi Klubben, a huge hi-fi retail chains in Europe. It's composed by two brands. One is Argon Audio and the other one is Veslit, that we saw also at the High-End Munich 2024, with an incredible, affordable and really funny to listen setup. I suggest to take a look of my reportage. I will let it in descriptions down below. I was really excited to test also this small bookshelf. Look how compact it is. But don't be put off by the size, cause this little baby can play enough deep and loud in a small medium-sized room. It's available in 3 finishes, and the Forus 4 featured a 1-inch soft dome tweeter. Then we have a small 4-inch paper cone woofer. It's a base reflex design, and the distance from the back wall will affect, of course, the bottom end performance. For on nominal impedance, 85 decibel of sensitivity and a frequency response of 60-20 kHz plus minus 3 dB. Great constructions, I mean, is pretty solid, and also the grill, look how beautiful it is. Absolutely incredibly well fit. So it's not plastic, is MDF if I'm not wrong. Really a great constructions and incredibly good finish for the price. It's elegant. Binding posts are a little bit short. I encountered these in many amplifier and many speakers. Yeah, I like to have all my banana plug speaker cable inside. Really interesting to notice that on the bookshelf speaker, as on the on wall, we'll see it later, we will get also this wall mount fix. So if you would like to use this speaker on wall, you can do it, but I recommend to use the on wall. And I choose the Forus 5 wall over the Forus 4, despite coming with $100 more, for the simply reasons that is mounting a bigger woofer, so 5-inch instead 4, that will give you a frequency response of 50 to 20 kHz instead 60 Hz to 20 kHz. And I basically did this because I really don't need a subwoofer in my second home theater systems. Home theater system is my bedrooms, and I wanted to still have a small amount of bass without use the subwoofer. So I say, okay, let's try the Forus 5 wall and see how the bass is performing without subwoofer. And I tested with and without. We'll speak about it just in a moment. Also here available in 3 finishes, and guys, this speaker really remind me the Opticon on wall that I had in terms of size, in how heavy and solid it is, how good it's built, but it's coming basically with half of the price. As receiver, I used the new Argon Audio SA2 amplifier connected through HDMI ARC to my TV. New beautiful amplifier, also we saw it at the Hagen Munich show, available in 3 beautiful finishes. Really like. The only thing is coming with how's call it, the DTS Play Fee app. I'm really not a fan of it, but if you take a little bit of time to play with, then it will be much easier to use it, and also to stream your favorite music that is now compatible with Wi-Fi technology instead Bluetooth, to give you really a better performance. Also, such app is unfortunately missing of some basic home theater functions that I really like for example night modus and the possibility to deactivate or disable your subwoofer when needed. Also no corrections, no equalization, so I really would like to see more stuff in such an amplifier. And as I told you, as subwoofer, I use the Base 8 from Argon Audio, also a very compact and affordable subwoofer. It's a down-firing subwoofer and it's coming with features that I didn't saw in any expensive subwoofer, that is the possibility to use it in hi-fi by having an crossover and the possibility to cut your main speaker with the crossover of the subwoofer, something really clever and that I really liked. But let me tell you first a really funny story about my second home theater in my bedroom, right? And my girlfriend didn't want to have it, and we have here in Med Audio Studio already a lot of things, a Dolby Atmos home theater, and she told me, no, we don't need one in the bedroom. I say, okay, let me think about it. And I place a 2-floor standing speaker there in front of the bed under the TV, and when she saw it, oh my god, absolutely not, I don't want them. So what I did, okay, I say wait a minute, and the day after or a couple of days after, I installed the on-wall speaker that really are invisible. Also this white finish, it will really help to make it disappear between your TV. So she arrived and didn't found the floor standing speaker there, and just saw these on-wall speakers that are really minimalist, and she looked them like that, and yeah, okay, that's are okay. So I really find a way to install such a system also in my bedroom. Wife acceptance factors is not something not easy, but you can find a way to playing around it. Back on the speaker mounted on the wall is an easy game, absolutely no bracket needed, and I run the speaker cable underneath the screw hole to have a clean on-wall speaker profile. Also here look elegant, almost invisible. Also to notice that I had to work with my daughter watching the cartoons. And finally I can watch Netflix with a good audio. Guys, I hate the audio of TVs, especially when they are on wall. They sound really terrible. Something also interesting to say that my bedroom is not acoustically treated, so now everything sounds so spacious and mystic, really beautiful. I was miss this type of sound because here in my main room I have an acoustic treatment with my main Dolby Atmos systems, and it sounds really more dry. So it was funny to compare both setup. Forus on wall bass performance, I didn't believe that was incredibly so good, plentiful, solid and clean despite being on the wall. Something really unbelievable. I didn't need to use any subwoofer. Of course, using the Base 8 or adding as any type of subwoofer, it will play with more authority in the sub bass, so for explosions and more action scene you will need it. But if you are not watching this type of movies, you will have all the bass, really all the bass that you need. Also, if you want to just use them as stereo reproductions or for background music, incredibly good. Tonality is really neutral and natural, really balanced for the price, and despite having them a little bit higher, intelligibility was still really good. For the price, I was incredibly satisfied. I thought in the beginning to go with DALI, again with the on-wall, but guys, under 400 bucks and I have this performance, I can believe it. Really satisfied. It's a clean setup, it's minimalist, love it. And at the same time, I can use it also for listening music. I will not do it because I have already a lot of things here, but if you need it, absolutely no problem. Also without subwoofer. And it's sounding really good also at low volumes, right? Because sometimes my kids are sleeping and I'm in my bedroom. I cannot use this huge Dolby Atmos setup. So I need something more intimate, but still coming with good intelligibility and sound quality. This is really what I was looking for to improve also my second home theater, that it could be your first home theater without any problem, any doubt. And of course, if you don't want to use the SA2, you can have there are many things available out there. For example, the WIM amplifier is also a great solution. Also coming with an HDMI ARC for only 350 bucks. Didn't test it yet, but I hope to do it in the future. Marantz just released M1, but it's more expensive, it's something around 1,000, 1 grand, make it not really affordable. Or you can use any integrated amplifier with HDMI ARC. For example, we just reviewed the Audiolab 7000A, is coming with HDMI. So really you have a lot of possibility. Back on stereo, I tested the Forus 4 with some amplifier like the Argon Audio SA2 and the entry-level Rotel A11 Tribute, one of my favorite amplifier for musicality. Not for transparency, but for musicality. By the way, the finish here is easy as a white wrap, but it's really well done. Really like it, with really a lot of quality, where the front baffle is also MDF, but with a better finish, a better white finish. So absolutely beautiful in terms of constructions for the money, is really unbelievable. So as I said, playing with the positions of the Forus 4, you will have more or less bass. When I had it closer to the wall, really the bass was full and plentiful and incredibly good. Regarding sound quality with the S2 Argon Audio amplifier versus the A11, the S2 deliver good enough details, good enough imaging, overall a really smooth and neutral performance. Moving to the Rotel or Rotel, how you would like to call it, A11 Tribute presents a better musicality with delicacy on top, good bass and great articulations on the mid-range. For the price, is a really precise speaker with a good imaging. I can believe how good it is for the price. It's coming with a great speed and attack, and combine it with a delicious top end, airy, will give you a really balanced overall tonality. Not going to impress you with V-shaped things or bright things for give you a little bit more details, absolutely not. Really balanced and well defined. This will make the speaker never fatigue. You can listen for a long listening sections with any type of music genre. Presents a good clarity, a good articulations, a good soundstage. Is definitely a sincere speaker, enjoyable and detailed, even more than what the affordable price might suggest. Mid is balanced, clean from artifacts, able to reproduce instruments and voices with coherence and realism. Top end is soft and pleasant, absolutely any sibilance problem, fatigueness, as I said, absolutely not. Really well balanced speaker. is excellent in terms of performance, like for example the Project Box 5 S2, one of my favorite speakers that is also a great affordable speaker. No, it's not on this level, but is really closer. So how big and loud can play such a speaker? Is a speaker for small medium rooms, and the small woofer does what he can to reproduce even double bass in a credible way. And by a carefully adjustment from the back wall, you can really achieve it without any problem. I generally don't review speaker in this price range category for the simple reasons that most of the time are or bright or V-shape or really not coming with a balanced and neutral sound profile, but not the Forus line. Argon Audio, really well done. It's a young brand, but is really going in the right directions, and I hope to see more brands like that in the futures, because we need such an quality. Affordable, but great quality. They are getting bigger and bigger, and I hope to see them really soon in US too. In the end, if you are looking for a passive speaker that is compact, that looks good, that is affordable, and that it sounds good, I really recommend the Forus line. Please drop a comment in the comment sections below and let me know if you tested already, if you have it, if you are thinking to purchase it. And as always, hit the like buttons if you enjoyed this review, and see you soon.